What is going on, guys? It's your boy Just Boggy back again with another video. I know it's been a while since I've posted and I really do apologise for that. It is down to my health. I needed a break, my brain, everything rolled into one really. Things were snowballing and I just went off like a pressure cooker. So yeah, I do apologise. While I was off, I did jump into a YouTube channel called Killer Arcade Games. Shout out to Chris. He's such a lovely bloke. And while I was there, I don't know if you're my subscriber or you watch my videos. I apologise. I don't know if you are my subscriber. He said, "Hey, Just Boogie, when you bring out more videos, I'm missing what you're doing." So that really cheered me up. So thank you I can't remember your name, I do apologise, but whoever you are, you did cheer me up and thank you very much. That made my day. So we're back, gonna make some more videos and I've got something to show you. Yes, the side art, the control panel art, it finally come in, and I can't wait to start putting it together. But I do want to make you aware of the Etsy seller and the situation on what happened. So guys, we need to talk. Okay guys, so welcome back. Right, well, where do we start? Well, I have had a lot of trouble. There goes my special guest. I have had a lot of trouble with this Etsy seller. Now, I don't want to rubbish them because times are hard, you know, we're going through COVID, everyone needs their business. I understand that, and I'm not an a-hole. I'm not out there to just get free stuff, rubbish people. That's not me. But what I will say is it hasn't been easy. So, to start with, they're called Megacade. Now, not to be confused with the company in America that build mega arcades, mega arcade cabinets. They're in the UK. They're on Etsy. I will leave a link in the description below because, you know, it worked out in the end. So, but just bear in mind what I'm about to tell you. So, they're on Etsy. They're called Megacade. On the 20th of June this year, 2020, I asked for a price. 30 minutes later, I got a listing. No, there was no email whatsoever. It was just boom, there's a listing. I asked for a special layout because my arcade technically isn't an arcade 1-up, it's an arcade 1-up clone. So I knew I didn't want like the kick panel. I needed a different control panel. My faceplate's all different. Just the whole control, the whole unit really, the whole arcade is different. So I give them a list of what I wanted, and yeah, like I say, 30 minutes later, I got a listing, and I was just like, whoa, okay. There was no correspondence whatsoever, and I was mulling it over. 5 hours later, he started chasing me. Quite abrupt, but I hadn't seen this artwork anywhere else, and you know me by now. We should do. I like to be different, and like I say, I haven't seen this artwork, and the artwork I've got, I don't want to disclose it just yet because we'll be putting it on the machine. It is something near and dear to my heart, so it is definitely, I am happy with it. So on the next day, the 21st of June 2020, I brought it. I just after we brought it, a couple of days later, I asked for an update. On the website, it does say 7 to 10 working days, it said. working days, that is, so not including Saturdays and Sundays. and any bank holidays, but I don't think there was any bank holidays during all this anyway. So yeah, so on his listing it says 7 to 10 working days. So I was like, that's not much of an update, because I knew from his listing, but that's what he told me. I was told 7 to 10 working days on the 26th. So now five days have gone past. 5th of July, 2 weeks. Chased him a couple of times, nothing. He finally got back to me on the 6th. Sorry, I've got my notes here because my brain don't work. So on the 6th of July 2020, all I got told is we've got backlogs, and it'll go about a weekend, thanks for my understanding. So that's what ticked me off, because he could have told me that, and I'd have been absolutely fine with him saying, look dude, sorry, we've got a bit of a backlog, I hope you understand, and do that off his own back, because why do I have to go chasing? Because, you know, this is expensive stuff. I asked for it laminated, because he told me that would be better, and after getting the product, I do agree lamination is the way to go, rather than just the sticker. So I wasn't particularly happy, because I've had to chase him, and then he tells me there's a backlog, when he's the one going, like, having a go at me, basically saying, look, it's going to be 7 days. All I wanted was to know if the product was being printed, and just keep me informed, really. It's cool to know, and obviously I'm excited because I want to get it on the arcade cabinet. So messaged him another 3 times during the week in July, and nothing, just absolutely nothing. Another week goes by, chasing him again, nothing. Now on the 14th of July, I got told it was dispatched, not by him, by Etsy. He'd put the delivery details, the Royal Mail, because I'm in the UK, the Royal Mail tracking number, and Etsy were the one who emailed me to say it had been dispatched. And again, I just thought he could have put, hi, just to let you know it's on its way, sorry for the delay, whatever, you know what I mean? He's saying, I kind of hate that word sorry, because it just feels like, you know, people throw it about and don't really mean it anyway. So yeah, he didn't tell me, I found out through Etsy. So that was on the 14th, and on the 16th of July it got delivered. The whole process took 25 days, compared to on his listing 7 to 10 working days, which miffed. I was miffed, because that's a long time. Now I checked back on like when it got dispatched on the 14th, I checked back on his listings, and he actually upped how long it was going to take. But I mean, he could have even put on his listing, sorry, we are inundated with business, please bear with us, or whatever, or just do the right thing and just contact me directly. I think that would have been a nice touch. Obviously, you know, we're all fighting for business, and we all want money, we all need money but that's not the way to conduct business, in my opinion. It's not right. And I got the when I got it, obviously I inspected it. Didn't come with any instructions, and every process is different. I've had lamination work before, and you know, people said, oh, on the back it says 3M peel here and stuff like that. Well, I got it, and it didn't. I started peeling it, and it was delaminating itself. Apparently there's 3 layers to it, but again, it would have been nice if they'd have either emailed me the instructions, just put a little note in there, or written on the back, There's 3 layers. Peel the last layer. Be careful, because they are very, very thin. Emailed him again, and he then told me there's 3 layers. Peel off the last layer. It's like a silk screen kind of effect. To peel that off, and then that will give me the adhesive, because I thought I was going to have to go out and buy adhesive. And can you imagine if I bought adhesive, laid that on, it wouldn't have accepted it properly and probably would have wrinkled, and oh god. So I say this, he was good enough, he got back to us quite quickly, but on closer inspection of said artwork, and this is what I wasn't happy about. There's stuff under the lamination. There's like what I think are dog hairs. Not many, but there's like little white dog hairs. I hope they're dog hairs. Wait, what? And there's like little bits of detritus, really, underneath, and you can see it. Because obviously some parts are on white bits, and there's like a dark bit of, I don't know, dirt, and that there's quite a lot of them, and it's on both sides, and wasn't too happy. Closer inspection on the bottom of the artwork, there's like loads of lines, like it's cracked. It hasn't actually cracked, but I think it's the printing process that he's done. And there's quite a few lines, and it's not anything to do with their design. I have told him this, and he was like, oh, when you put it on your arcade, they'll go away. I'm like, I don't think they will. He's like, no, trust me, they'll go away. And I didn't tell him about the little bits and the hairs and stuff, but I was like, all these lines are at the bottom, and it looks like you've creased it, or the lamination's cracked. So I was like, okay, fair enough, I'll take his word for it. I installed it, and they didn't go away. Surprise, surprise. So I emailed him back, and he didn't get back to me straight away, but it took a little while. But then I took a little while to email him the photos. So I emailed him photos because he wanted, that was his email he sent to me. He said, send me pictures of them. So I was like, okay, but where the arcade is, I needed to get the light, and so I needed to bring it outside, so I had to wait for Wi-Fi. I had to wait until I felt good enough to do it, which took a couple of days. Sent them off, and he's like, oh, that's weird. And then another, I think a week went past, and I was just like, you know, I pointed out where, and I'll show the photos in this video, I pointed out where all the problems were, and he's like, I don't know at first whether he was thinking that I, again, was just trying to get a freebie or something. I don't know, when I'd already paid for it anyway. I was going to threaten him with like getting me money back if he didn't reply, but he replied, so I was, you know, I was happy with that. And I was like, yeah, well, the thing is, I've installed it all and that, and I don't really know if I wanted to rip it all off and have to clean the surface, maybe sand it down again, and I don't know if I wanted another set. But I was also like, well, hang on, I've paid a lot of money for this, and I haven't really got what I wanted, so not too happy. So he complimented me on my build, and he was just like, whoa, that looks amazing, because I had to send him photos of it, and I was just like, yeah, that's not what, you know, okay, fair enough, thanks for the compliment and that, but at the end of the day, you need to sort this out. And he's like, well, there's a few ways we can do it. And I was like, bearing in mind, and this is email after email after email, so we're bouncing back and forth from each other, and they're not instantaneous either. In the end, he said there's a couple of ways we can sort it, and I was like, fine, what? And he's like, maybe a partial refund, or I can't remember exactly, but I just said, look, yeah, how about a little bit of a refund? I'd be happy with that. And it was kind of like, yeah, how much you thinking? And I just said, look, I mean, at the end of the day, I just want to. You can't massively notice it, but if you look for it, you can see them. And I just said, look, can I just have £15 back, and I'll be happy? And he come back to me and he said, yeah. There weren't masses of apologies, but when I pointed out everything, and you've seen the photos, I think he was a bit embarrassed. I think I would be, because there's been where's the quality control, you know? At the end of the day, I've got the artwork I want. There are bits and pieces on it. It's annoying, but I can look over it. Mainly, you know, I'm so happy that wifey's agreed to have it in the house. I'm having it in the living room, guys. And the fact that I've been able to build it, you know, the build has taken its toll on my body and me. It's been good fun, but also it's taken a lot out of me, and I can't wait to start playing it, to be honest with you, because you know, fighting games are just, they're my jam. You know, I love going to the arcades to play fighting games. Street Fighter is my game. Street Fighter close second is Mortal Kombat, but Street Fighter's first. I am happy. I just wanted to let you know, because at first this person, I keep saying guy, I don't know if it's a guy, I don't know if it's a woman, they were quite abrupt and quite nasty, even though I'd paid them. I hadn't been a problem. I just wanted to know, because obviously after the 7 to 10 days processing time or whatever for me to get it delivered came and went, and you know, I just wanted to know. I think like anyone else, you just want to know what's happening, and if they would have kept me in the loop, it wouldn't have been a problem. And guys, if you're watching this from Megacade, just think about that. You know, I'm not slating you guys. I really do like what you've done. I don't like the fact that you obviously hadn't scrutinised the product before it went out to me. But we all make mistakes. You know, nobody's perfect. But just keep your customers in the loop. Don't be horrible. Don't blank them. I know it's sometimes it's a pain in the ass when you've got to email everyone, but hey, you're taking money off people. You know, I could have left you a really, really rubbish review on Etsy, and I haven't. You know, I'm not that kind of guy. So if you're watching it, guys, just please bear that in mind. You know, you're not born an a-hole. So unless someone's an a-hole to you, you've got every right really to be an a-hole back to them. But when someone just wants to know, they've just spent loads of money and you're blanking them, I don't think that's right. But hey, one thing I've learned, I'm trying to be as positive as can be. There's a lot of stuff that's gone on in my life that's, yeah, it's crap. And I'm trying to be positive. I'm not trying to be negative. So guys, if you're watching, please just be positive. You know, it doesn't take much. But that's the end of this little review and rant. Thank you for watching if you made it this far. If you haven't done already, and you feel like it, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell button, because then you'll be notified of every video I do. We will be back on building the arcade cabinet. It's been fun. I've been behind the scenes. I've been doing a bit of like software work and stuff, but I've had other projects, so I do apologise that this has been put to the back burner, but this was a bit of a project and a bit of a laugh, so nothing serious. I was putting out videos when I had the content. and obviously the content dried up, and I just didn't feel like making videos. There is no point me making a video when I am so down and depressed, because nobody will want to watch it, and it will make me not want to do videos. So trying to stay with the upbeat vibe. So yeah, smash the subscribe button. Please leave me a little cheeky like. It really does help me mentally. It's not for YouTube, it's just for me, because, you know, YouTube don't really care about small channels like me, to be honest with you. It just gives me that little bit of a boost. If you didn't like it, by all means hit the thumbs down button, but if you're going to do that, leave me a comment down below and tell me why you didn't like it. And with that being said, I'm going to go, and now it's time for me to pay the price.